town with fresh inventory here. We're going to go ahead and get our reward, and let's see what this new legendary item will grant us. Alright, let's go ahead and resume. I wonder if this box has anything of use. Oh.
Dear Diary, I think the folks of Echo Landing really have taken a shine to me. After losing so many elections, I began to wonder if I really was made to serve a community. These people here, though, I think they like me, and better yet, ooh, they need me.
We'll be better off if we just warp into here, because remember, I got that waypoint, which is something we did at the very end of our last part. But hoping within the next day or two, they'll be able to basically get the game a little bit smoother. But I really think for early access, they should have just allowed the offline mode to exist, because even if people are, let's say, pirating the game in its current state, it's missing so much of the content anyways that they would have to get the other version of the game, since it's also coming out with single player. But it might compromise something else. I don't know, some type of code that they don't want out. And I really feel like that that's a huge deal for any game, to literally have latency on basically every single one of the attacks. The way that the game feels, it feels like I'm playing at maybe 200 to 300 ping on some of the abilities. That one was very responsive, but there are a lot of times in this game where it just feels bad. Certain skills are just not going through. Can't type P down over there, but we gotta go to the left. TP up here. Yes. See, I like that. I like that a lot. But in terms of the quest, was pretty much go from point A to point B once again. Oh, the beast. Get the beast, get the beast, get the beast. Okay, cleared up a little bit, so when I warp back in, there won't be a huge amount of enemies just sitting there. But I'm wondering if these are even really worth doing it, because there's not always legendary. But when I was grinding before for endgame items, it was better because the level was always +1 level of whatever you were. But it's just basically finding the same enemies over and over again.
It's upon you.
The thing is supposed to actually taunt, so I'm gonna place it right next to him and then move away. Yeah, we got him. There we go, and hopefully I won't have to reset the game again, because it's supposed to make a portal. Ooh, movement speeds. Finally, it's a legendary pet? Oh, nice. That's really nice to have 15% move speed. Alfonso. Wait, let me change the name of this one. We'll make it Spyro because he's kind of purple, right? Spyro the Dragon. All right. So let's go and swap. Okay. And with our new pet over here, let's go and check out his skills. So this is something new. I'm really glad that we got that. We always have to have the heal one, the bonus damage, and there is, what is it? There's a stun or the damage resistance. There we go. Just having the extra movement speed will make the game just feel so much better. We're losing the crit, which is, for me, it's fine. Okay, now the boss dropped his items. Okay. Wait, what, dude, this is actually like a glitch. Okay, the boss is, this is the second time we fought the boss. For whatever reason, the boss drops level 5 gear. I think maybe they meant to they forgot the extra 0 kappa. But what doesn't make sense when you enter the zone is you can't go back. The only way to go back, I think, is to actually exit the game. Wait, hold on, let me see if I can use my portal. No, you can't use the portal.
Spell here.
Oh my gosh. That's a huge mistake. For sure. But yeah, we'll play Call of Duty later, Delvin. If you just came here for that, maybe come back a little bit later, because my main goal right now is to play this game. So we'll TP right back into our waypoint, and hopefully we'll be able to access the area without it resetting. Not that it really matters. It's basically just a couple steps, and then we fought the beast. See, that's why I feel like it's not even worth it now. Now that I have to exit and then go all the way back, it might not be worth it, because the amount of loading time that is required, right? Maybe reset the area? No, because I remember these 3 chests right here. I mean, you're welcome to say Delvin, like I mentioned before, but if you're just going to type in the chat, play Call of Duty, play Call of Duty, play Call of Duty, then we'll play it later, Cap. Let's pop that ulti. Ooh. And they granted us so more scrolls of like unlifebound. Wait, so I'm kind of wondering how the pet system works now, because one of these was lost. It was lifebound before. A common magic or rare item to lifebound it. Oh, okay. So I can make the item be lifebound. So I can make this lifebound. Oh, and then I can make it unlifebound. Oh, big IQ plays. Can you do it more than once though? I don't know. I feel like that might be pushing it. So. But plus, does it also work on enchantments? Let's test this out. This is actually a pretty big deal. No. Okay. I think these things are way too good, so I have to do it. Okay. Well, we'll wait until we get something much better. Fellow Trigger, how you doing, man?
You can't use that skill.
Is that legendary that dropped? Oh no, it's just a beam of light when he died. So yeah, there's another one of those beasts, but I just don't find it to be worth it to have to go all the way back, because the thing is glitched on this one. So until they fix that, I'm not going to do any of the like boss encounter things that we go through the portal, because it legitimately breaks the game. I feel like that's such an easy thing to test out that like day one they would, like through their own testing, they would be able to address. It just seems so backwards.
You're dying.
From what I consider like an amazing game dev that worked on Diablo 2 to make these things that I would consider like easy fixes, or easy things to like, you know, be able to test and recognize. New legendary skin? Wait, what? Oh, this is a new. Oh, this is a boss. Dude, the last like 25% of his health just legitimately disappeared. Oh my gosh, so many items. All right, awesome. Wait, oh yeah, that was from that other boss that we defeated. I'm going to keep my blues for disenchanting. Maybe we can't get crit. This is actually pretty decent for stats, although it rolled poison. What's the skill that I use called? Targeted strikes, okay. Yeah, we'll keep the blues for disenchanting. Because it doesn't matter what they do. Well, that's actually... No poison chance. We need as high poison chance as possible. We need poison and crit. Here's poison and crit. 459 and immobilize. I don't think it's worth it to swap, but I might swap this one because I think how some of the areas work is that the damage will get better, but you have to like be in a certain area, or like you have to level up. Yeah, we unfortunately can't use that one. And this is crit chance and extra bonus poison damage. But the problem is it doesn't have chance to poison on hit, which is what I really want. Okay. There we go. I like having this additional movement speed. And once we hit level 40, we'll have another one of those legendariums to select from. Relic points, what is it? How do you even go to the legendarium? Here we go. Is that what we unlocked? Okay, I know we unlocked that one. No, we haven't unlocked any other ones. For some reason, it had a little icon that we like got one. We got a boss chest to open up too.
You can't cast that spell
Having
here.
sealed the tear in the acre using Ordrak's heart, the Outlander remained behind.
It's also unfortunate the spiders spawn, I think, next to you versus where the enemy is.
You've perished.
I died to a giant rock falling down? Whatever, I'm gonna spend the 300. I don't want to walk. Well, I thought we like killed the boss and then the rock came. Maybe he was still alive. It was that other like spider boss. I got trolled. Alright, we'll talk to this guy in a second. Just want to make sure we're all safe and we can check out our items. 531 bonus crit damage plus 275 health, and it's got burn. Unfortunately, we do not want burn, and it's got no other enchantment slot, but I'll keep it in case we do want something that does do burn. So this is keep. We're just disenchanting. These two will keep though. That's a huge chance to chill though. 41%. Attack speed for basic attacks. 407, chance to bleed. These are all should be going towards our pet. But let's talk to this guy.
It isn't Gray's
Best company.
Listen up, rookie. I found that astral door.
You have gained the
Because I'm
quest.
such a swell guy, I'll mark it on your map.
Okay.
What's that? Where have I been? We're wasting time. It ain't gonna find itself. Now go.
Machineworks? So we need to go to the Machineworks. Oh, we made a portal. See, like I said, they should be doing this every single time you defeat an area. I guess we can just have Spyro go return real quick.
It's a trap.
The Bountiful Treasure Chest. What is this one going to have in it? Ooh, nice. One more.
It's ringed.
That looted warehouse is the next area. That secret trail's right there, though. I think we should take that right now. If we can. Because it will actually make it faster.
It's trapped.
And we'd also finally think about putting an enchant on our pet's collar. God, it won't let me TP downwards. Oh, do I have to go all the way around? Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to go all the way around. I wanted to just blink there. Alright, sometimes I feel like when the blink doesn't work from far away, if you just do it closer, it registers. But what I think it should do is, if you're pointing your mouse in like a certain area, it should just blink you in that direction up to the maximum distance, if that makes sense. Your birthday is July 2nd? Well, I guess in 2 days I'll tell you happy birthday, Kappa. Alright. But yeah, we'll go over here to this next area so we can disenchant and, you know, all that stuff. And put back those 2 items that have some potential that we can maybe use later on. But what I still don't understand with this mechanic that they have to visit basically someone else's hideout, which I don't even know why they implement. Like, your pet still has that timer. Let me go ahead and actually check out what we can just throw to our pet. So we can start the cooldown right now on it. Because I remember correctly, you can't disenchant like multiple things. Or you can't craft. There's something that you can't do on someone else's hideout, which is really weird. That's actually a pretty big chance. Okay, so this is 555. That's way better. Okay, so you can definitely do it now. Maybe they fixed it. They fixed it. But honestly, with the greens, I'm just gonna go ahead and give to my pet, so we can go ahead and just sell these. So this one could be very good. Oh, that's even better. It's 531, but again, the numbers just aren't there on these other. Well, this one I don't know. It's this one I don't even know why the boss dropped at level 5. And let's see what we can enchant this thing with, the pet collar. It's oh, you guys can see it. Health on kill. Wait, is that chance to block go to me? Because that's actually worth it. If it's not, then, well, I don't even have a shield anyways. But I'll go ahead and just throw it in here. Go throw in the stash. We'll have the pet go sell. See, how it works is in most of the areas, the pet, if you send it away, it will come back in 10 seconds if it's in your hideout. But if you go to someone else's hideout, which it forces you to do, it's on the full duration. So I think that they should really also look at that in terms of making the game a little bit better. I guess I could upgrade my little pet goblin thing to summon the big goblin, but we don't get a big threshold. There's technically 65% bonus pet damage, which I don't know if it works on all pets or the specific pet skill. With the little goblins, with the tier 2 bonus, we can definitely get that. Let's go ahead and just grab that real quick. The Goblin Legion. I want to see what the Goblin Brute does. Because I like those little guys. It just basically is more enemies, so it makes it harder for them to hit myself. You can get a lot of these guys out, too. Now the duration's a little bit longer. Not bad. Got that to slow down. Since we did lose at a 15% crit, I think we're at like 90% crit. If there's a legendary, I'd go back for it, but that's the only thing I'd walk back for. Alright. I feel like the servers have definitely gotten much better. Maybe it's just that one area. Is it a boss? Or is it just one enemy? Because there's a boss, we'll pop our ulti. But if it's just like one enemy. Oh, there's a boss.
Your pet has arrived.
Oh, there's a lot of bosses coming in there. But the AI is... Oh. You know how I said that the game felt like it was much better? I spoke too soon. This area is super laggy. There we go. So we gotta go to the Scavenger's Trail. Get the boss. Oh!
You met your end.
That's okay. We'll just rest here.
Feel refreshed.
Pretty cool that you can make an item lifebound. Hoping one of these weapons will have poison. It's target strikes. I already forgot about it. Because the thing is that if it doesn't have chance to poison, we're losing out on 55% chance to deal 95% damage as poison. So that's like huge to me. I'll grab this. Looks like it's one of those beasts that has a portal coming in. But unfortunately, due to the glitch, I'm not going to fight it. So once it gets to level 30 is pretty much when we'll have our like big boost. Oh, this is the boss? Okay. Well, let's go and pop our ulti. And at level 40 we get another legendary ability to copy. So right there. Ooh, what's this one do? Oh, we've already seen this one. Alright, what do we get? 590, that's pretty good. Chance to burn. Cooldown for potion. Oh, I thought it said something about poison. Let's see, there's chance to slow, so it doesn't really matter. Most of these are all pretty bad. I would say disenchant that, and everything going in the trash. 7. Okay. And I have the ability to respec, I think, 1 skill, which is the rat poison one. What's the rat poison one actually do? Doesn't it give you something else? I'm trying to think if I should actually respec out of it, because it might grant us extra synergies. What is it? Your next 3 precision skills applies Scout's poison. Actually, that can actually be kind of good. Maybe instead of Rizzy's Fate, which makes it so they move super slow, but the next precision skills make them so they can't even move. But I'm just thinking just to proc the poison. That way I can... It leaves them poison, guaranteed. Let's try this instead. We'll be technically a little bit more squishy in a sense, because the target won't be immobilized. There's actually a message or something over here. I don't know if we need it for quest.
I get that you want your alone time. We all want the village protected. It's our home. The automatons will deal with the intruders before they can find the secret trail. If you didn't insist on having a ground path to drag the contraption up there,
Nice.
we could have blocked the way completely. Don't blame me.
I mean, the cooldown is so short on this thing. But the thing is if I'm proccing that, I don't have 100% crit. Because you can't double up on multiple of the precision skill mechanic. Because it usually buffs up like the next whatever skill that you use. Like the wolf fears it.
Your pet has
This has the crit. This activates poison. The goblins summon the goblin. The goblins for me are worth it, 100%. But I'm thinking for the poison, since I already have like a 30, or if I can get like 30 or 55, 30 or maybe 60 chance to poison via 2 objects, it would be good. But hello guard, how you doing? Wait, it's another one of those messages.
I've heard the rumors among the squadron. And yes, we're running low on dwarven gear to scavenge up here. We will miss the embrace of the sky and our roosts. But soon, we will need to venture lower into the mountain to find glorious new gear. Remember, the salvage saves!
Yeah, I think the extra skill slot that we have is totally fine to run this slow. Because in order to... I guess I could just proc the poison too. It's... Wait, we just literally go to the same boss area that we already fought like a few times already? Alright, well. Oh, we get a cutscene this time though. Wait, this is the same cutscene that we watched? Why did they do... I'm pretty sure it's the same one as the first one that we saw.
We could have been a team, but he was determined to join the Empire. He always wanted to make captain. Well, he made it. He made it and died a captain. Now the Empire's pushed all the merc companies out of business, so the only paying work is Imperial. It's humiliating. Well, turns out there's plenty of opportunities if you know where to look.
I just want to make sure it's not different, so I don't want to skip out on it.
The Nether have signed my checks now. They really know how to make a guy feel appreciated. And hey, if you survive this fight, who knows? We might let you join us. For now, I'm heading down to visit Echo Landing. I hear it's gorgeous.
Okay, it's the same. I can't... I can't skip it. Sometimes on the cutscenes, you couldn't skip them if you didn't skip them immediately, which was a case when I was farming the final boss over and over again. Do I have to destroy these little cauldron things? No. Can I even hit him? No. Oh, that does lots of damage. Ooh. So much VFX, couldn't even see. So basically it sits at the top and you just gotta move. Okay. Seems like it's a little bit different of a boss fight. I don't remember it really doing this before. So at least there's kind of new content with this. So it kind of limits you on how fast you can kill the boss. Because I'm sure at certain thresholds of the HP, it does this. It looks like basically every like quarter HP, which is normal for a game. As soon as this comes down, we're just gonna go and activate all of our stuff.
You are dying.
No. Can I res here?
You are refreshed.
I think on this difficulty we're fine. I know on the hardest difficulty, which I was farming the final boss on, you couldn't come back. It was just like, well, you ripped. Too bad. There we go.
Finished. You have gained a quest.
What are these consumables to be? Get any new? Oh, we just learned something. I don't know what it was though, because I just right click on all of them. A new pet. There's nothing new, so scroll of life, and we're getting a lot of those scroll of life bounds. I really like those, but you know what we need way more of is the scroll of unbinding. But like I said, with respectables, they are, well, they used to be life-bound items, which I'm glad that they made it so they're not life-bound, because those are kind of bad. Yo, what's up, Chimley? Does this game have farming simulator? No, it doesn't have PoE's new league mechanic. Wait, so we have to go back to Echo Landing? Can I go back? Okay. Let's go back to Echo Landing. But honestly, like, the newer changes are definitely better. The game server is still a problem, to be honest. They became not a problem because I'm guessing that there was a lot lower of player base actually still playing the game. Was it last night or the night before when I was working on some other content for this game?
Dear hero,
It was fine.
You've returned. The Voltura attacked the town, and it was none other than that rogue Kennick leading the charge.
Okay. Oh, do I not get 700? Jesus! And it has crit chance and chance to poison and 23%. Dude, this thing is insane. Oh my gosh. And it's basically endgame. The reason why I say it's basically endgame because level 40 is the max in this game. So we are 100% going to go ahead and lifebound this item. So look, it has 776, 93 double DPS. Holy crap, dude. And we're gonna go ahead and make it unbound. Oh my gosh, that's insane. It's basically 20% crit. The numbers aren't like the highest, but it doesn't matter. It's insane in terms of how much more DPS that thing is going to be outputting. All right, let's go ahead and go back into the fort. Oh my gosh, awesome stuff, dude. I mean, we were doing what I would consider pretty good damage already because our crit damage is really high. I could output more DPS, and what I should have done on that boss is instead of having the extra movement speed is swapped to the crit chance. But, yep. That's absolutely insane, man. Absolutely insane. So since we're in my own pet hideout, like I was mentioning before, when you send your pet, it's not supposed to be like that. 1,000 defense, that's huge. I might actually keep... I need something to like burn or something. Like, I need some type of elemental modifier. Okay, so like normally how this works is if I send my pet there, it comes back in 9 seconds. It's supposed to be 10, but it starts out at 9 because it goes 9.59 or whatever, 999. But Dude, that damage is going to be...
Your pet has arrived.
See, I really want to test this out, but it's such a waste. I want to know if I can unbind the lifebound item and then re-lifebind it to make it so it keeps on quadrupling and like, or just like infinitely stacks the stats. It probably shouldn't do that, but I don't know. Knowing how this game is, a lot of stuff is kind of questionable, Kappa. But anyways, we've got to go to Echo Landing and talk to the mayor, and he's probably going to give us the next quest to go over here, kill something else. So the quests don't seem to really change in this lovely sound. That's actually happened several times that I've gone back in here. We gotta talk to this guy. This is the mayor.
We're all shaken up, but now is no time to falter. Pass through the Voltura Village.
They're counting on you. Go
Diary.
over
I
here.
think the folks of Echo Landing really have taken a shine to me. After losing so many elections, I began to wonder if I really was made to serve a community. These people here, though, I think they like me, and better yet, they need me.
So, I mean, heck, I'm down to like disenchant both of those and just go to like regular or something in terms of skill. So I can get that. I just want to try out that goblin thing ASAP. Let me go and try that thing out. Oh, of course, it TPs me to someone else's fort that's not mine. And if he doesn't have that... he doesn't have it. It's really, really bad in-game mechanic. But let's go ahead and upgrade this. Because we need 2 more skill points technically anyways. And I only really want to get rid of one of these skills. I'm not sure which one's better though. This technically... it's 50% slow, which is quite nice for survivability. But the other one's more damage. I'm usually all about damage in games. But if they're immobilized, that can proc other things that grant more damage. But I don't even think we need to worry about damage now, considering our weapons damage is just through the roof. Like, we went from 400 and something to 900. So we've basically doubled our output in damage here. And especially with how we spec the character, which is basically crit, that's going to be just insanely high. What are these? Do you click on these? No? Okay, they're just decoration. 10k crits. It's not too bad. I'm not even... There we go, let's see. 5, 6k? Okay. Speed shrine, alright. Oh, look at that. Look at that elite pack. Oh my gosh. Go to Bolt Town. Alright. Yeah, dude, our damage is... I can't believe we got that item, though. That's like... It's just so much more. I'll just basically stop for elites. Oh, you know, we should have went back into town, too, and selected another, like, legendary. Is this one elite? Nope. Shouldn't have activated that. I just was like, okay, we're in this little area. I saw, the thing is that little purple that comes out.
Leveled up.
Usually, like, the enemies have purple around them if they're, like, an elite. I'm, like, lagging really bad right now. Like this thing that we're attacking could be dead already, and I'm still attacking nothing because the game's rubber banding and all sorts of things right now. Ooh, let's see that bow. Watch, it's gonna be somehow stronger than this one. I'm gonna regret putting stats into this. 827. I mean, it doesn't matter though, because remember, if it doesn't roll poison for our current build right now, it's useless. So we have to just defeat 2 people. That's our next goal. the quest. Alright, so we're critting for like 5k. Before it was like 10. Oh, there's some 10s in there. See one of the elites over there. And TP across this. Oh, there we go. The speedrunning strats are in.
It's rigged.
I think we should drop these for reload, actually. Because we can probably get better value out of just being able to right click. Because there are times now where I'm seeing I'm running out of ammo a little bit. Now, kind of help out to burst specifically bosses. Although, ooh.
Your health is low. You can't cast that.
I think like lags the game.
You're gravely wounded. You feel healthy again. You have gained a level.
Choose your reward. Hold on. Make sure there's no enemies around here. Alright, we can get a magic or better armor. Our armor could definitely be better. And there's really... It's not bad, but our helm is... What? Yeah, our helm is really hard to beat. I'd rather choose the armor.
You have finished a quest. Quest started.
What is the armor that it gave us? Wait, oh, it can be a helm? I thought it chose a chest piece, though. Was this the chest piece? Oh, well, it was kind of meh. This is actually pretty decent. It's got 700 defense. This thing is definitely viable. Definitely viable. I'd almost just make that life pound and just use it till I die. Like, it's just that good. Mace, basic attacks. 827. Jeez, like, these numbers are so much higher than what I'm used to seeing. These will disenchant. We'll keep all the blues for disenchant, and then Pet can get rid of the rest. So we're gotta go back to Echo Landing. Okay.
Do not meddle in the Netherlands affairs.
Oh wait, our village.
Different purpose than we do, but we share common foes. Aid the Netherlands in defeating the invaders, and this place will remain our home. The Dark Lady has promised it, and it is clear she wields great power indeed.
Wait, where's this? Is Secret Trail backwards? Secret Trail's backward. We gotta go to the King's Road. Okay. I'm gonna get the next waypoint area because the way this game is made, it's just much faster. My helm's Zapper. Yeah. Hope the new patch is doing as well. I mean, it's just that the game's lagging a lot. Like, some of the deaths, 100% lag kappa. But, like, there's moments where things just aren't feeling responsive. I know that will be fixed. Like, I'm not worried about that. It's annoying, but I'll deal with it now. But our crit damage is just... It's crazy, and I love it. The build's good.
You are wounded.
Well, we're just a little squishy, but that's okay. Because we can summon a bunch of things for us to basically survive. Extra damage versus skeletons. 300 damage. That's an insane amount of damage. Considering our weapon hits for 900, like 300 damage. And, oh, plus ice damage. Oh my. Hold on. This is like, I kind of want to put that thing on it. Like, our damage goes from, where's our attack? 1,900 to that's like 10% extra damage right there. And that's not counting versus skeletons. If we match up against skeletons, it could be even better. And I'm going to take this, even though we lose out on that crit damage, I mean, it's 30% damage for 10% damage. Well, I mean, 10% damage increase. Technically, with crit, we're... but this also gives us gear luck and it's legendary. I can modify this to give us even better stats with the enchanted slot. So, I'm going to rely on that. But yeah, because anything that's crit damage is pretty much just flat extra damage for us. Because our crit chance is so high. This is the way I see it. But I'm not sure if crit matters with the poison. So we have to do a different quest before we get to that one? Okay. Find the other area. Yo, what's up, Doga? The OP class? I don't know if I would consider this class super OP. I think Railmaster has the best skill in the game. The hammer swing is like by far the best skill in the game. The little hammer swing? I forgot the name of the skill. The reason why is because the hammer skill not only lets you ignore unit collision, which means you can go through targets, you also grant yourself a huge bonus in movement speed, which this game just lacks in general, because, well, unless there's a new legendary that just gives you movement speed, which is kind of dumb that you need a legendary to give it to you. Like, there's no plus movement speed. There is technically a legendary that they give you for free that grants you it, but you should still have movement speed as one of the things. Alright, King's Road. There we go. In an action RPG to have no movement speeds. We're talking like Diablo 2 levels of like just basic things that should be in every action RPG going forward. Alright, so now that we've go over here, that's just pet defense. Like I pretty much just want to throw this on here. Let's see if it increases the damage. I'm actually kind of curious. Let's go ahead. We have so many of these scrolls, so we have 14 of them. So let's see if this, when it converts it, does it get plus the damage? 160 damage. It does add it. Okay. The item is now lost on death, so that's fine with me. We're going to use this other guy's hideout. We can get fire defense. We'd prefer to get electric defense for this act. Potion luck is so trash. Like, it's such a waste to disenchant this to reroll it, but like, potion luck is basically when you kill an enemy, the chance for them to drop potion. But oh, wait, you know what we need? We need to go ahead and add another legendary ability. I forgot, because we're level 40 now. So, that thing was kind of cool. Potions heal for 50% more, and this basically is free stats that I'll always get. I already have these on, so it doesn't matter. Basic attacks don't do anything. We have the other one. Let's see. I want something to help out with our main skill that we use, which is like the little rapid fire attack. Potion to restore stack of Ghost Visage, which that's kind of cool. Goblin Legion also summons 3. Oh, that could be pretty cool. Where Shasta deals 100% more damage and heals you 10% when she taunts. Scatter shots damage and cooldown are doubled. Okay. I already have the arc. The arc set. To activate relic. Okay. I don't know if they added a lot more of these. I've seen the skittering set already. Max once per second. Stormblade could actually be pretty good if that exists in the game right now, because some of these might not actually exist. I'm just looking for anything that affects my certain skill. Okay, these are, now they're just class specific. So for our class, there's only like, maybe, there's a whole set, and then there's a few of each. Oh, we didn't add the skill, apparently. Yeah, we're doing everything that gives us movement speed because I like having fast movement speed. I guess I don't have to wait the 2 minutes because I don't want to go back Oh wait, could have put these in my stash. My bad, I should have done that. They hate speedrunners. Dude, have you seen the speedrun for the earlier Torchlight games? It's actually pretty insane what some of them are able to do. They basically just like warp speed across everything. We need to keep this though, because if I die, I lose my armor, which is fine because I actually applied Lifebound to it. That's like my risk reward. But I think in this game, one-handed weapons are so much better. Like, you can get so much more stats. Wait, what the heck? Oh, I have to go back to the town to get my next quest. Alright, no, sounds good, man. I hope you enjoy dinner. But I'm hoping that the end game will be exciting enough to keep people interested in this game, because I want to upload more content because this game is just new. And, I want every game that I play to be successful, or just any game in general to be successful. I guess we have to go back to Voltura. So I can go from King's Road and go reverse and probably be closer. So it's usually how it works with waypoints. Like when you get to the next area, you can just go back, and then like the waypoint's usually right when you enter the area. But didn't we get another relic skill? Yeah, we did get another relic skill. Oh, I should have put points into this a long time ago. So it's I want that spider to last a lot longer so I can keep it up 100% of the time. Once we get it maxed, actually we only need to put I think 8 or 9 points into it, and it will be at 100% uptime. But I need it to be at like 110% uptime, because that way I can just keep on casting it while it's still up, and it'll still be up. It's just a proc poison damage though.
Your pet has returned.
Oh wait, did I get enough skill points to... I have 2 more. Oh, perfect. I can get this now. So now the goblins, when I activate it next time, it'll be the super... It'll be like the super goblins. So you see exactly what I'm saying? The quest will be right there. Big IQs. Alright, let's see what the max level goblins do now. Because we should be getting some super goblins now. Oh, I see him. Oh, he just... It's in addition. You know, this one was like right here. Let's just go through it. I do want to get my goblins though, so I'll wait like the 10 seconds or whatever is required. I wonder if the cooldown will actually count during the loading screen. Because inventory screen time counts in this game. I guess it's because we're on multiplayer only right now. But yeah, I want to see this out. I think we're almost another hour into our playthrough. Oh, it's the same boss that we fought again, which is going to cause us to hopefully not get stuck again. Is it the same cutscene? Dude, see, I don't know why they do this for this game, man. Why do they do this for this game? Just have to wait. I don't know if we're supposed to kill all the enemies or if it's just on a timer. I kind of want to test it out. And kill like none of the enemies, but we'll do that eventually.
Your journey is at an end.
We just lost that item. And you notice too, the game server just not being responsive when I'm trying to blink out, but it is what it is, man. Oh, we have to reapply our chest armor. I bet that armor I didn't really care about that much. Technically against skeletons it was going to be insane. But like I said, like if I attack something, sometimes there's a small delay, or if I try to warp in, there's a small delay. At least we get the waypoint now. So we have to rescue a bunch of townspeople. We didn't even kill the boss, but that's okay. Do you see the rubber band right there too? I'm not making up excuses when I say, oh dude, the game's just lagging. It really is just like that. Go to the power line. Is that a different area? No, this is here. Unless it's one of these. Oh, okay, I see where it is. Because I think we ripped on that area, right? That we were supposed to go towards. Okay. Just need to go over here. Yeah, okay. But what's our character strokes? We have 10k. Our other character's a lot more tanky, but this character to me is just a lot more fun. You see, I'm shooting and nothing. There's none of the damage even shows up. And the goblins are just going crazy. I mean, there's another one of those phase beasts. I don't want to enter the area because if I lag and get one shot and get good. The upgrade. Oh, it's not my PC. Trust me. Look at the game's reviews. You'll see that people complain about the servers being trash. Because they are. Like, there's no better way to put it. But that will eventually be fixed. Right.
I remember being weak. I was honorable, yes, and took my duty to my empire seriously.
Rubber banding.
Despite my heroic.
I was about to be toast. Alright, what's this guy gonna say? What are these things? I'm gonna be real. Dude, I tried teleporting and it was just like, nope. Oh, gosh, dude.
You're hurt. Quest finished.
I gotta be careful. It's gonna have a bunch of things that explode on the ground with that extra latency. You never know. What is this type of this is metal? Alright, boss chest time. We're pretty much towards the end of this act. I think in one more like PlayStation we'll probably finish it up. I want to go ahead and see what else there was. Maybe we should run the defensive thing instead of like the move speed since I'm pretty fast already, right? Alright, so go to the chop shop. Where is that? Is that the next area? The chop shop? Is that in town? In Echo Landing? Yeah, let's go and see what we get for our crest reward. When are we playing COD? Delvin, I'm sorry, man. I don't know when we're going to stop playing this game. So, all I can say is, I want to at least finish this game first, mate. Alright, 629, 692, 8. That's freeze. The other one had 40% that we had earlier. Seven. Okay. Let's throw these all on our pet. Like, I kind of want to disenchant it, but I'm just like too lazy to go back.
Got some stuff to thanks. See ya. I've got lots of buddies who.
I love how you can just do that.
We'll be here.
You can sell all your pets instantly. Yeah, I think our damage is high enough to the point where I don't need that movement speed, and just run the defensive stat. What is this? The game.
Pay up front. No refunds. Good luck out there.
So what I find interesting is the gamblers are the same at like every single like area. I feel like they should just have the same guy. Like that way it's more grounded that that guy's the gambler, you know? Where we gotta go? The chop shop. What the heck is this? Oh, that's in a very specific area. Torchlight has an end. I thought it was grinding. Oh, never-ending grinding. I mean, as far as the campaign goes, I want to at least complete the campaign. I don't know if they've added endgame, as this new patch just came out today. So, okay. Bolt? Do I have to go through Bolt Town? No, it's in the village somewhere. Huh. I mean, maybe there's that small sliver right there, and that's where we need to go. But it's not really being descriptive. You know what we'll probably do for our YouTube session over here is I will resume once I figure out where the heck it is. Because if you guys remember, there was in one area where like you couldn't go backwards. And like they just kind of messed up the map design. I even had people come into my live stream asking me, how do I get to the next area? It doesn't make any sense. Because, well, the game actually made a mistake in terms of how you're supposed to move in certain areas. But anyways, that's it for part 2 of Act 3, the final act. Next part will be up very soon, TM. I'll see you guys in the next one.